teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, folks, to AT&T Stadium, the home of the Cowboys, right here in Arlington, Texas, as we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Washington Huskies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowl, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. Time to find out who's going to be moving on in the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. Fields it just outside the goal line. They'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. The Huskies offense will get the first swing today. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
The game good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run in the previous play. Dropping back, it's McMillan. The pocket breaking down. Quarterback looking to strap. The ball is loose. Able to recover his own fumble and get first down yardage.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
His line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's quite a first down. Looks like it'll raise 2nd inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. Goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Snags a good throw. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And it's a direct snap. Defense ready for the Wildcat. Just a short gain.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Dropping back, it's McMillan. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And it's incomplete that time, just out of reach of the receiver.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. And He'll drop back here on third down. It's a short completion of the tight end. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes the reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
Now it's second down here. Looking to throw yet again. Incomplete. There's a marker down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Here's the second down play. Back to pass. It's McMillan. Quarterback delivers quickly. A receiver on the screen. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
The 9th play of a strong opening drive. It's 3rd and long. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking to scramble. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down.
Boy, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy's off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And that one's straight down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And they trap him for a sack.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block it.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To bootleg here. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Tackled after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play. So, Kurt, it's Washington in front, and the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back. Here's the target, and it's complete. Oh, he spins free. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch, gets the first down in the process.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Short pass finds the tight end. Physical run earns the first down.
Nice play-action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if the quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Clock for the completion. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Well, you could tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that end route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
The Buckeyes looking to cash in the red zone. Ball handed off. Running with purpose. And he's going to run out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage. Wanted no part of contact on that play.
Almost a business decision here by the ball carrier. Nothing at all. So instead of lowering his shoulder to take on the defense, just kind of makes his way out of bounds for a short loss.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here, they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So now on comes the field goal unit. This will be a 39-yard attempt. And it's good right down the middle. The game is now tied.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. They settled for a field goal in the last possession. They're looking for the end zone, no doubt, here. Direct snap. Breaks free. Defense not fooled by the wildcat run. Just a short gain on the play.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's so early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
He'll hand it off. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Looking downfield, it's McMillan. The receiver grabs it. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
First and 10 play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but, man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
He's back to throw again on second down. This time a completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. Back to throw again. Bringing pressure. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Scanning the field. It's McMillan. Gets the ball off Hasman's head, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. It's Harris. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
This wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Grab near the sticks. It's Harris. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Keeping it on the ground here. Picks up 3 yards, so second and 7. And the Huskies will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
They face third and short here in the playoff on the 10th play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's McMillan. It's a wide receiver screen. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a fourth down now.
Good job here by the defense on third down. Forget about throwing downfield. They go short, and they make them pay for it with a loss of yardage.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. Quick throw, testing the middle. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it go quickly. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And it's been a hard-fought battle today. Two teams out there playing ball and treating this crowd to a memorable first half. Seems to me, and I know I'm going to sound like a coach here, the team that limits turnovers and strings together productive drives is going to be the one celebrating a well-earned victory today.
They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage, but he should have left the ball in the end zone. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the third quarter is a handoff.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They stop him at the 22, but that's important breathing room on this drive.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. And he just throws the ball away there. Nobody open. Excellent coverage. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Wide open downfield. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down. Buckeyes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. We'll hand it off. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. It's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Takes the handoff, running off left tackle. Look out, room to run here. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. It keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Looking right, this one caught. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Tied up here in the third quarter. These second down and long plays become important as they try to avoid third and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Adams. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely great for this went forward to help this upcoming third down call.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He's looking for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
The Buckeyes will look to convert here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Touchdown, Ohio State, to put them on top now. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And a player is down injured after that last play. Let's take a timeout while they check him out. Back to pass. It's McMillan. He escapes the pocket. Grabbed by the receiver. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Barski's hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. It's a solid gain out of the Wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
And it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Huskies. He broke away and they couldn't catch him.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the third quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Their last possession was a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive. And the defense come up with answers this time. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Tackle made, but it moves the ball to the 25 as they try to get this drive going. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. And it's incomplete. Just missed the wide receiver there.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Looking to chuck it again. Quick pass to the flat to a receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Chris, that wide receiver screen came close to hitting a seam, but the defense is just flowing to the football too quickly, and they kept him to a short gain.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And the pass rush against home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
No fair catch, looking to make a return here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. And now the first play of this drive will begin at the 36. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up for this offense. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off. It's a design run. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. To throw, it's McMillan. He's running out of time here. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Just a tough spot to be as a quarterback. He feels the pressure. He wants to get rid of the ball. But you can see what can happen when the pressure gets to that quarterback right in his face. The ball is up in the air. The defense is able to come down with it, not only for an interception, but they get a touchdown themselves.
Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats where we have a chance. As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick 6, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When the quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And this pass is caught. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
To throw, it's McMillan. Dunks it down to the back, caught. And he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. An inside give now from the shotgun. And that gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
QB keeper all the way. He finds some space. A quick juke to get free. They can't stop him. And he will head out of bounds after a huge pickup on the ground.
Well, I really like the call here by the offensive coordinator. The defense is thinking, of course, pass with the offense trailing here in the fourth quarter. And the OC, he just dials up a QB-designed run. Quarterback gets a first down and gets out of bounds.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. The tackle is made. The offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the fourth quarter. It's 1st and goal. Looking to pass. It's McMillan. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Looking to convert on 3rd down. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. And it's a direct snap. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, Chris, this is exactly what they needed to do. Put a touchdown up on the board. They pull within 1 in a playoff game. And now it's decision time. Do you tie the game up or potentially take the lead?
They're set now to try the PAT. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. So no return here. He takes him in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Breaks it over in space. Gets the first and still running. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He lets it rip. It's a beautiful throw. Hits him in stride. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out with the receiver to make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. A offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Buckeyes are in the red zone now. And they'll run it. Hand it off to the running back. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. The field goal is good. And they take the lead here in the final 2 minutes.
Well, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the fourth quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Scanning the field. It's McMillan. The receiver makes the catch. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. Touchdown, Huskies. They jump on top now here in the fourth.
Well, Chris, we've played so many playoff games, and we just hope for a competitive game. That's exactly what we have here. A go-ahead score with less than 2 minutes to go. Now it'll come down to, can their defense hold up and secure the victory?
Now the try here for the extra point. PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This playoff game on the line. Can the offense navigate the end zone here? We need a touchdown. Ball handed to the running back. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes, and the offense produce some magic. Look to throw it here on second down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. We're able to get him down. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter, final 2 minutes, and the offense step up, make a play. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Catch is made down the middle. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic?
QB strikes the ball on the clock is stopped. No gain on the play. Brings up second down.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
At this point in the game, obvious situations, you're going to throw the football. I like the call by the defensive coordinator. Went with dime. 6 defensive backs, get them as much speed on the field as you can. May have confused the quarterback there a little bit and led to that incompletion.
The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Time running down. They'll go for it here on 4th down. Their last chance here. Lets it fly to the wideout. He makes the grab. And a timeout taken by the offense with 19 seconds remaining.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. Down to this in this playoff game, fourth quarter, final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? And the defense calls time to stop the clock with just 16 seconds left. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game, final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down with a huge play at this stage of the game. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Running out of time in the pocket. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.